Okay. So I've had a very productive morning. Customized practice. That goes here. Next. Up to low. Right. There you go. And all this. Okay. Next, let's make sets. I'm going to copy this. Paste. This is going to be view sets. Okay, so this is going to be set selection. Sets. Don't need that, and we don't need this button. Repeating group. Maybe sets. Okay, let's go at this one at a time. Going to be search for Smago set where created by equals current user, sort by name okay. I'll do that actually. This first. Maybe set name. Like that. Going to be forward. Like that. Okay, now that's the easy part. Group sets. Okay, now I'm going to need a group. This group is going to be set. Set. Okay, when this group's Smago set is not empty. Element is visible. Paste. Okay. This is not visible on page load. I'm going to take this, copy, and that. I'm going to paste it in group set. We're not going to limit the height. I'm going to pad the bottom by 50. Okay, group top. Going to be parent group Smago set. Delete. For dynamic data. And group Smago sets name. Smago sets name. Let's make this small title. You don't know how long their name's going to be. Long name test. Okay, perfect. Now it gets tricky. Tricky. Okay. We need a repeating group. Repeating group. That's Smago. Parent group Smago set. Smago cards. Sorted by the Smago cards index. Sending equals no. Okay, no separator. Okay, get a group. Actually, we need a drag and drop something. Need a drag and drop group. Cell set. The source is going to be current cell Smago card set. Okay. Make this element droppable. You not want to hide group. We want to move back. Okay. Now in this, we're going to take an icon. This icon's going to be drag this one up. Line. Number. Where is my icon for dragging? here. And reorder. I'm gonna take padding left 16, padding right 16, padding top 8, padding bottom 8. Now we need a go board. When drag drop goop is hovered. Background style. Color. Color. Going to be when parent groups mega chord set. When drag drop group cell set hovered, icon needs to be something that can accept it. Maybe here. When drag drop group cell set is dragged, icon going to be I'd love it to be a hand. There we go, hand. Let's go to set. We need to get our go board. Get set. That element. Oh, I need a drop area. I didn't realize. And this is our HTML GoBon. All we should have to do is copy this. Back to home. Use sets. Be a row. Paste. I'm gonna make this 75 by 75. We do 50 by 50. HTML set cell GoBon. $50. Now we need a drop area, apparently. Black color. Background color. Going to be. Okay, and this is going to be column, I guess. Data is going to take in current cell SMECO set. Now it says intersect or fit. I don't know what the difference is. Okay. In the middle of this, I want to do dynamic data. Parent group SMECO card sets. Level. Sort index. Okay. Center that. Make the body small. Pretty much this and a lot of JavaScript. But yeah, all the visuals is this tool, the Gobon and all the Gobon logic and a lot of the OGS connection logic is all JavaScript. Yeah, this is my website builder tool. I didn't know any JavaScript when I started, so I kind of needed this. And we're gonna paste this. Thank you, Daniel. This is going to be current cells index. Okay, and then we're going to group these two together. Fit width there. Apply gap space. We're going to do 8 pixels. I suppose the drag should be before number 1. Maybe not. Maybe not. This one, I think I'm going to put level in front of it. App, text, level. No, I don't need to do that. I can just do the parent group SMECO card set level display. That'll work. Level 1 20K or whatever it is, 20K through 15K. I don't know what it is, just as an example. Fitting height to content. This is fitting height to content. Okay. Let's test. No, I have to actually be able to visit it. Okay, so group selection, view sets, icon category back. We're going to call this icon sets back. Okay, add workflow, navigation, go to previous page. Easy enough. Let's create a folder for sets. Okay, and this is going to go into that folder. Go to folder sets. Okay, and now in our sets, actually, I'm going to get rid of these conditions because I want to animate it. So in our group Smego set, add workflow. This is going to animate an element. This is going to be group set selection. Going to be left out 400 milliseconds. And then we're going to add a pause for 400 milliseconds. And we're going to the group set. Too many names. Group set parent. This is going to be right in. But before that, I need to display data in a group pop-up. Group set parent. Current cell Smego set. Okay, and then move this to our folder sets. Okay. Go to our home. Section. Study actually. Stats, videos. No, it's not. It's puzzles. Puzzles. Puzzle. Button sets. So instead of going to page sets, we're gonna just change the parameter. Home version 3. Add a parameter. View. Get a view option. Views. Set. Actually, it should be sets. Sets. Display. Sets. Cool problems, essential beginner problems. That is small. That is really small. Okay, but I can drag. Okay. Let's deal with our settings. Okay, the drop area is intersect. Constrain the movement within the parent. no. Delete that. Mm-hmm. 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 When drop area to MegaSet card is hovered. Dragged, we have the hand. Okay. Do this again. Why is it getting wider? I don't know why it's getting wider. What does that do? Nothing, apparently. So it needs to be intersect. Max width is going to be 100%. Max width is going to be 100%. Gotta figure out how to not make it wide. Yeah, I can't have it doing that. I don't know what's causing it. I do not know what is causing it. That's the issue. Element is visible. No. Let's see what this does. Nope, it's still flipping, pushing it left. Why is it doing that? And drop. Drop area's MegaSet card is dragged over. This element is visible is no. Maybe that'll do it. Nope. I don't get it. Maybe align to parent? Maybe align to parent will do it. No? Also did not do it. I don't understand what is causing this. Yeah, I don't get what's causing it. I wonder if it actually does that on mobile. Puzzles, sets, beginner problems. It doesn't do it on mobile, so I don't have to stress about it. I do not have to stress about it. No, this Go board has to be bigger, unfortunately. Try 100 by 100. Really big, but I don't think I have a choice. Yeah, I think that's all I can do. Okay. It's really big, but I don't know what else to do. It has to be visible. Can't scroll though. I can drag and drop, but I cannot scroll. Okay, I think I'm going to have something on the right. So in this, I'm going to have to do set parent aligned to parent, which I don't want to do, but I think I gotta. Then group top is something. Semago set top, we're going to have to do a padding of 60. On the right, we're going to have to do a pad, maybe 50. And then an icon. No. Yeah. Okay. So we're not going to do right 50 from there. We're going to do right 50 from the drag drop group. And then we're going to have an icon under that that's going to go on the right side of the page. Right side 8. Not. And this is going to be arrow. Need an up down arrow to show that you can scroll. Where is my up down arrow? That's close. Not what I want though. This is close to what I want. Resize though. Not shuffle, replay. Not a scroll, right? Maybe I'll have to do 2 icons or something. One like up and one down. Oh, here we go. That's what I'm looking for. Expand. I'm not using it for expand, I'm using it for scrolling. Okay. Oh. Because I have to test it on the phone. Yeah, you can scroll on the right. You can grab. Seems easy enough. Those could have also made the drag drop group only this square right here. I wonder if that would be cleaner. I think that's going to be cleaner. Let's do that. Delete that. Go into this. Drag drop group cell. This is going to be a row. This is not going to do padding. Instead, what I'm going to do is take these two elements out. And then make this one fit. And then the padding 8, 8, 16, 16. I suppose that's fine. This will be centered. Oh, this needs to be centered as well. Okay, now let's try that. See how that feels. And we can scroll, Billboards need some padding. And we can grab and yada yada. Oh, what is causing the page to scroll? Oh, weird. The page shouldn't scroll. How odd. What in the world is causing this to scroll? I wonder if it's this. Oh, it's collapse when hidden. Let's turn this off. See if it still scrolls. I need to figure out what's causing it to scroll, because that's a bug. No, not that. Oh, min height 800. Ah. Do 700. Oh, I had a min height on there. I did not realize. There we go, that fixed it. Okay, so let's add some padding between cells. Separators, solid. Color none, let's do 2 pixels. Probably also need to add padding on the right. Padding on the right, well, padding on the right, do 8. That looks a bit better. I got rid of the something emoji. We got rid of that. It only does it if I get all the way over here. That's nice. Okay. So I need to deal with this. So when I drop it on something. So in sets, when a drop area has a group dropped on it, type of thing is going to be set. Sumego set card. Sumego set card. We're going to make changes to a list of things. Sumego set card. Drop area cell set. Okay, drag drop cell. Drop area. Set parent. Sumego card. Group top. I need the cell. I need the cell number. Okay, so we're going to get the repeating group set Sumego, list of Sumego set cards. It's going to be items from this drop areas or items from current cells index. I'm going to say index equals this Sumego card set cards index plus 1. And then we're going to make changes to a thing. This drop areas. Sumego set card. Of drag drop group cell set. Current workflow Sumego set card. Strawberry Sumego set card has a group dropped on it. type of thing that got dropped on its Semego set card. So current workflow Semego set card. Index is going to equal current cells index. This is going to fire only when current cells, current workflow Semego set card index is greater than current cells index. Okay, let's see if that works. Okay. This is number 2. If I grab number 2 and drop it onto number 1, number 1 goes up to 2, number 3 goes up to 4, number 4, that doesn't work. How do I do this? So it's equal to or greater than current cells index, but less than the index of the thing I'm grabbing. Okay. Current cells from current cells index items until number no. And okay, let's get, instead of from number current cells index, let's do filtered. Filtered. Constraint. Index is greater than or equal to current cells index. Index is less than current workflow Semego cards index. Okay, let's try that. So if I drag number 3 and drop it on number 1, cells 1, so greater than or equal to, but less than 3. So this one and this one. So 1 will go to 2, 2 will go to 3, and 3 will go to 1. So this is a corner Atari, this is a side Atari, and this is a center Atari. So these two should go up, and this one. Perfect. Perfect. Work exactly as intended. Now, copy. Paste. I guess this doesn't have to be a conditional. We can clear that. Only when current cell Semego index is less than the current cell's index. We are going to do filtered. Index is greater than current workflow Semego's cards index. but less than or equal to current cells index. And then it's going to be -1. It should just work. So we drag number 1 to number 3. Everything less than number 3, but greater than or equal to number 1, will subtract by 1. No. Grab level 1, drop it on 3. Everything greater than 1, but less than or equal to 3, subtracts by 1. And then that becomes 3. This goes to 2, this goes to 1. Okay. What effect? There's a scrollable list built in. I'm using a drag and drop reorder the list. That's what I'm doing. So there is a list built in. That's what this is already in, is a list, right? But I'm getting a drag function and a drop area in each of the cells. And the list reorders when you drop an element. So that way you can order the list of Go problems at whatever order you want. So I had to build the drag and drop functionality and then change the index, but the list is automatically ordered by the index. Okay. That is working beautifully. Perfect. Perfect. It's perfect. Now, we need some buttons. We need some buttons. I think I want to input. I think I want to add a button up here. I want to add a button right here. Icon. Edit. Because I want to be able to rename the set, right? Pencil. There we go. Okay. So this is going to be icon edit set name. Then we're going to have an input. This input is going to go under. So I'm actually going to convert this back to a column. Okay, this is going to go under. Adding left or margin left 16, margin right 16. Max width, we'll lose 600 in case you're on something stupid like an iPad. Input sets name. This will auto bind on the name of your set. Okay. This is not going to be visible. And then this edit icon is going to toggle it. Toggle an element. And we are going to toggle input sets name. And then also let's actually make this have a padding. We'll do 8 pixels. 8 pixels between each element. And then when input sets name is visible, this icon is going to be close. No, because close usually closes the window, right? Let's delete that. On the sets name, I actually want to group elements in a row. And then I want to put an icon, a warning icon, so that way you can delete. This will be red. And we're going to center this. We need padding. 16, 16. Get the padding off of the input element because I shouldn't have put it there in the first place. Okay, and then in the group, we're going to have padding between elements. 15. And then underneath this, we're going to have a button. This button is going to be delete set. And replace. No translation with delete. Space. Copy that. Paste. Going to get. What just happened? Timed out. Gummit. That's the editor. Does that every couple hours. Really annoying. Oh my gosh, they're blowing up my phone. I am coding Sumego Dragon, sumegodragon.com. I'm currently working on the mobile version to speed up the load time. But sumegodragon.com is a place, a website, and a PWA app to play Go and do lots and lots of Go puzzles in different forms. So you can create your own sets, you can do rated, you can do puzzle rush, you can do custom categories, custom levels, etc. And yeah, this is what I'm working on, a Go website. And we're back. Did you hear my answer edit speed? I don't know if you heard my answer. My OBS lagged out for a second. But like I can answer your question again. I don't know if you're still here. Okay. SumegoDragon.com is live now. I'm working on updates for it. Okay, awesome. Yeah, it is live now. So this is one of the updates. Like I added a level quick start so that we can quickly click a level and start. I made the dragon bigger. I'm currently working on mobile. Right now it's sets where you can save your own sets of puzzles and reorder them how you want and rename it. And that's what I'm working on here is the mobile version of that. But yeah, lots of stuff on here that's already ready to go. I've been coding this for a couple years now. And if you have any feedback or questions about it, just let me know. Happy to add it to my Trello board of never-ending task. And I've added several requested features already. I can't promise I'll add every feature, but I have had a lot of people input their ideas and several of them got added. Okay, back to what I was doing over here before Bubble crashed. Sets. Set selection, we want set parent. Okay, and we want this to be set. I don't have a set singular, so I'm just going to clear that then. Just be delete. Delete. We'll make this min width 100. Let's do 200. We'll make it on the left. Why didn't I do padding? Oh, go! Let's go to SumegoDragon.com/rules. Okay, so I encourage you, if you want inspiration, green coder. That's a scary question. I would be able to rebuild it in JavaScript probably. It would just take me probably like 6 months to a year to do it, maybe 6 months to do it. So that if they went out of business, that would suck a lot. Okay, so Go is a strategy board game that is over 4,000 years old. The goal of the game is basically to get more pieces on the board and surround area. So for example, let me scroll down a little bit. For example, where's the territory? Here we go. Here we go. So for example, this is White's area. This is White's area. This is Black's area. This is Black's area. The simplest rule set is you add your area plus the stones on the board, and that is your points. Okay. If you would like to read this whole thing, the additional rule is the capture rule. If your pieces get surrounded completely, they get removed from the board, so you lose points. And that's pretty much the gist of it. If you would like more in depth, you can do SumegoDragon.com/rules. For inspiration, I highly encourage you to watch the AlphaGo documentary. If you like computer science, it's pretty cool. The AlphaGo documentary goes over how Google made this AI to beat the #1 Go player in the world. And that happened in 2016, I believe. So it's pretty recent. Is it not on here? Is it not on YouTube? Oh, here it is. Yeah, hour 30 minutes. AlphaGo the movie. Thanks. Yeah, let me know how how it goes for you and if you like it or not. I appreciate you checking it out. Yeah, but Alpha the movie, very inspirational if you want to get into that. If you like anime, check out Hikaru no Go. That's how I got into it, was the anime. Awesome. Hi, cat. Can you? Cute kitty. Every coder needs a cat. "20 times an hour. Why is OBS misbehaving today?
Get back to you.
No, I need to code. Okay, so actually I want to do group Sumego input stuff. It's not professional, but whatever. And this is going to toggle that. Group Sumego input stuff. Okay. And this is also not going to be visible. And this warning icon set warning. This is going to toggle the delete button. This delete button is going to be button delete set. So this is going to toggle an element. Button delete set. Okay. And then whatever. Stupid. Keep adding padding to the wrong thing. Either that or keep grouping things and having to use the parent to add padding. Okay, so that'll toggle that. The delete button is going to delete a thing, and it's going to delete parent group's Sumego set. And then we are going to element actions, hide an element. And this is going to be group set parent. Group set parent. And then we're going to animate an element, which is group set selection. Group set selection. And this is going to be left, slide left in 400 milliseconds. Okay. And that's that. And then data, Sumego set card. Privacy, owner, allow auto binding, index level, Sumego. Oh, I need Sumego set. Sumego sets creator, allow auto binding, name, and Sumego cards. Perfect. Oh, I need to create a set button. Okay, essential beginner problems. Loads. Edit. Unedit. Toggle delete. Perfect. Oh, this icon doesn't work yet. That's something. Okay, this needs to collapse when hidden. This needs to collapse when hidden. This does not need 60 from the top anymore. Okay, so this add workflow. Move to folder sets. This icon is going to be called set back. Okay, we're going to animate an element. Going to be set parent. It's going to be right out. It's going to be 400 milliseconds. We're going to wait 400 milliseconds. And then we're going to animate sets selection. Or set selection. This is going to be left in. Fine, 400 milliseconds. Okay. Then we also need a button on set selection. Set selection needs a padding on the bottom of 66 as cell phones. Gap space between elements, 8. Add a button. Make last. Center it there. Max width 600, I guess. I don't know. Maybe 400. Okay, this is going to be create a set. So app text create a set. No translation. Create a set. See you, Edit Speed. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully I responded in time to say goodbye. Yeah, have a good one. Okay, create a set. And all this is going to do is add workflow. Element, show an element. Set. Should be pop-up or floating group. Create. Maybe I don't have it. Set. Pop-up, create a set. Guess I didn't have it. Put this in the folder sets. Show an element, create a set. Okay. Now let's do this. need padding. Create a set, test, set, blah, blah. Great. Okay, edit, and blah. Delete. Now I need to hide that again when I delete. Okay. Set selection needs padding. 16, 16. Okay. That worked perfectly. Come back to delete. We need to hide the delete button. Button delete set. And we're going to hide an element. Input group Sumego input stuff. Is that right? Group Sumego set input stuff. Okay, we'll hide all of that. Okay. I think we're golden. Now, we just need to load the set. Easy peasy. Okay, and that, and that. Now we need a button. Make last. Center it. Max width 400. Boom, boom. 16, 16. Button load set. Add workflow. We're going to navigate to home, mobile 3. We're going to send parameters. This is going to be view. An option. Views. This is going to be problem. Display. Add an option. This is going to be type. Paste. Set. Or sets. Maybe it should be set singular. Set. And then we're going to put set equals parent group Sumego set unique ID. Okay. And that should do it for that. Go to move to folder, sets. Now, when we go to page loading, onboarding, terminate this workflow, go to page, home, trigger custom event problem page loaded. Custom event problem page loaded. Okay. So we need a new folder called problem set. Okay, and inside of a problem set, we're going to pretty much do what problem does. So we're going to copy that. Sets. Problem set. I guess paste. Move to folder. Problem set. Then we're going to rename this. Problem set page loaded event. Okay, allow for users no limit. No trigger load Semego set. Index is 1. Semego. We're going to get our set from the URL. Get data from page URL. This is going to be set. Type is going to be set. Semego set. Semego cards. Each items. Semego cards. Sorted. By index. Sending equals yes. No. Sending equals no. Because we're going from 1 to whatever. Each item's Semego. Okay. Okay. So that'll load the Semego list. In problem custom. Copy. Paste. We're going to move this to folder problem set. I'm going to rename this. Problem correct set. When problem's current index is greater than problem's current Semego count, terminate the workflow. Current index is problem's current index plus 1. And then load the next one. Easy peasy. Now we're going to copy this and it does nothing, but that's fine. We just want it in case we want to do something. Go to folder problem set. Going to rename this problem wrong set. It's not going to do anything, but that's fine. Now, inside of problem, we are going to, every time correct event, copy, paste, when it is set, display problem correct custom copy. Not what it should be. Problem correct set. There we go. Every time wrong event. Copy, paste. URL is set. Don't know why that didn't do that, but okay. Okay. And then that'll do that. Now we need to trigger problem. Set page loaded event. Custom URL is set. Get rid of copy. Okay. That should work. Okay, essential beginner problems. Yada yada. Edit me. Whoops. Forgot to edit me. Okay. Load set insert dynamic data app text. Load set. Find and replace. No translation. Load set. Close. Load set. Okay, so to beginner problems. Load set. Boom. Beautiful. Works perfectly. Back. Amazing. Okay, so we're actually going to make another button now. This button is going to be load set random. And it's going to randomize the order of your set. Don't have a random. Do not have a random word. Dang, I don't have a random keyword. Awkward. Load set practice. I guess I have random list. Let's do that, I guess. Random list. load set random list. Okay, so we're going to add a workflow. This is going to go into sets. Where is my sets folder? Okay, so load set is clicked, so let's copy this, paste this. We're going to load the set, but we're also going to send the variable random equals arbitrary text true. Now, back in our problem set loaded, I'm going to copy this, and then we're going to delete that, each item's Sumego, sort, random sorting. Only when URL random is true. Okay. So, essential beginner problems, load set. Good. Good. Go back. Load set random Sumego list. Okay. And it's in a random order now. Cool. And then we can reorder it if we want. Go back. Back. Sets. Essential beginner problems. I should make this a close icon. So in set selection, make this last, make this a close icon. Because it doesn't animate, so it doesn't make sense to not do that. Okay. Icon sets, close. Now let's do the same thing for custom actually, or for category selection. Let's click the icon, make last, make it close. Okay, that 0, 0, 8, 8. All right. Okay. Okay. That should feel a little bit better. So essential beginner problems, go back, close, customize practice, capture, next, go back, close, That's close. Okay, these two are done. Test page for mobile is now mobile friendly. Awesome. We've made lots of progress today. Lots and lots of progress. Okay. Now we need the campaign update. Okay. That'll be a big one. I wonder if I can get it done tonight. Copy. Paste. This is going to be view campaign. Page URL is campaign. Right there. This element is visible. So this is going to be campaign. Okay, there's going to be icon campaign close. Okay. There's going to be a campaign options. There's going to be search for campaign. What do I call it? What are they called? They're not called campaign, apparently. Last race, referral, stations, Mego solved. These are categories, miss list, goals, Mego list. What in the world do I call it? Index. What do I call the campaign? Adventures. Adventure stage. Got it. They are adventures. Going to be group set selection. Clear selection. Going to be group adventure selection. We group adventure options. Search for adventure stage. Sort by index. Sending no. This is repeating group adventures. Okay, this is going to be repeating group or group cells adventure. Okay. Adventure stages name. Icon adventure board. Okay. Going to delete that. Because I could probably just make adventures on desktop. I don't need to make it on mobile, probably. Okay. So first, get this X. Add workflow. Make a folder. Call it Adventure Campaign. Okay, we're going to move this button to Adventure Campaign. This button is going to go to the previous page. Okay. And this is going to be group adventure parent. Going to be an adventure stage. Stage parent. In the adventure cell, or cell's adventure stage, I'm going to add a workflow. Move to folder, adventure campaign. We're going to display data and adventures stage parent. Current cell's adventure stage. Okay, we're going to show an element. Now we're going to animate an element. Animate. This is going to be adventure selection. This is going to be left. Transition slide left out. 400 milliseconds. And we're going to add a pause for 400 milliseconds. And then we're going to animate adventure stage parent. Slide right in. 400 milliseconds. Okay. That should be it for that. Now, adventure stage parent. We have a lot of stuff to delete. First off, icon adventure stage back. And get rid of that icon. This is going to be adventure stage. Parent group adventure stage. Adventure stages name. Okay. Delete that. Don't need a delete button. Delete that. Button load set. Delete that. Load set copy. Delete that. Shooting groups Smago sets. Going to be parent groups adventure stages. Elements. We're going to get the text right here and delete that. Okay, now we're going to group elements in a row container. And the view campaign actually needs to be padding 16, 16, bottom padding 66. Okay. Zero, zero, zero. Okay. Adventure stage elements display. Adventure. We'll do elements display. Okay. Next, we need stars. So we're going to add a group. Okay, this is going to be group adventure stage elements stars. Okay, I'm going to take in parent group's adventure stage element. And we're going to put icons in here. It's going to be a star. Center, going to be 25, 25. This is going to be a row. Center, center, okay, and center. When parent groups of interstage element, 1-star user, contains current user, this element, or the icon, is going to be a full star. Says that we don't have a full star? Come on. Are you kidding me? Why would you not have a full star? Why would you have a half star and not a full star? Seriously, this one's worse. Why can't I get a full star? What the heck? No, 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 no. This one has a filled star option. That's why. Ha 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 ha. Sneaky. Okay, and this is going to be red. Now we're going to copy this. When elements 2-star users contains. And then we're going to copy this when elements 3-star user contains. Then we're going to add padding. 4 pixels between each star. Now we need 2 buttons. That's going to be rough to fit. That is going to be rough. First off, we need to make this a set width 100. We need this to be a fit width to content. And we need this to be a center thing like that. Now, I need another group. This group is going to contain our buttons. It's going to be group adventure element buttons. Okay. I'm gonna put a button in here. Ooh, that buttons are big. Okay. App text. Study. Find and replace. The translation. Study. Okay. Gonna do 8, 8. Eight, 8. Okay, we're gonna do study, min with 60. This is going to be secondary button. Eight, 8, 8, 8. Okay, this should be a row. Center, center, center. This one is going to be test. Okay. Test. This is going to be a primary button. 8, 8, 8, 8. $80, $80. Man, I'm gonna have to make it 2 rows. What if I make it a column? And then this one have a margin 8 on the bottom. Maybe also 8 on top. I guess that's acceptable. Yeah, I guess that's acceptable. A little annoying, but okay. This is width 100, this is width 100. This should be exactly centered. Not the prettiest thing in the world. Oh, whatever. What are you gonna do? 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 I can't make it look perfect. A little ugly, but I don't know what to do about it. Okay. I actually need to copy these stars. And put them on the adventure selection repeating group. More code. Hello, AGA. We do have more code. For today, at least. We're doing hard work on the mobile today. Oh, hey, I just got paid. Nice. How much did I get paid?
Well,
Okay. It says $0. I got paid $0. Okay, December 1st, $57 from Fourth Wall.
ah,
Okay, and how much do I owe for the bucks?
did you got your other payout, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay.
So, looks like I owe $20 for the books. So let me send that $20 before I forget. I made $30. Yay! $30. Yeah, that's who I pay, right? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yep, that's who I pay. Pay you $20. Books. Next. Friends and family. Next. Next. Okay. Oh, need to get the money in Venmo. As you do. Add money. $20. Okay, try again. Send. Done. All right. And it's done. Okay. That is handled. Adventure stages stars. Okay. Adventure stage. Adventure stage, 1-star users contains current user. Adventure stage, 2-star users contains user. Adventure stage, 3-star users contains user. Okay, now in this, have I set a workflow? Edit workflow, I did. Good to go. Okay, okay. Did I do a workflow for this? I did not. Adventure stage back, add workflow. Move to folder, adventure campaign. Element actions, animate an element. Adventure, page selection parent, right, slide right out, 400 milliseconds. Navigation, add pause. Let me turn on this again. I forgot to do this. And get some nice little calming music going while in code. Hi, cat. Show an element. No. Animate an element. Element, adventure, selection, slide left in. $400 milliseconds. Now, study. Oh boy. Move this adventure campaign. Hi, cat. Why do you need my attention? Why do you want my attention? Because you know I'm a sucker for petting you? Navigation, go to page. Home, level 3. Send parameters. This is going to be view equals an option, use profile display. Okay. Type going to equal campaign. And then adventure, and then we're going to put, I guess, stage. It's going to be parent group staying. Parent group's adventure stage element. Parent group's adventure stage element. Unique ID. Okay. And then from there, we're going to put study. Study equals arbitrary text. True. Study equals true. Copy this. Test. Add workflow. Paste. And we're just not going to have study. Okay. There's the easy part. Oh, I gotta actually make the buttons load the campaign view. Puzzle. Campaign button. Delete. View equals campaign. Okay. Campaign. Goblin Camp, Cave of Wonders, Lava Mountains, Undead Playground, Ice Fields, Dark Mountains, Snowy Peaks, Dimensional Rift, Coliseum. I don't think I'm doing that on desktop. I think I need to rename it to, I need to put it its level. Puzzles, campaign. Yeah, I'm doing it by its level. Unfortunate. Campaign. Adventure stages. Level. Display. We'll do beginner. Goblin Camp. Okay. Gonna be level display. Level 25K through 20K. Going to be parent groups level, parent groups. What? Sets name. Is that what I do? Yep, capture 1, capture 2, capture 3. Oh, crap. Oh, crap, I have books. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. When parent groups of interstage element set is empty, this element is visible is no. Do I want to skip books for now? Because I haven't, the books are broken. Add that to my Trello board. Fix books on mobile and re-add them to the campaign. I'm just gonna hide them for now if they're books, because oops. And hide row 0. That's one hidden. when group cells adventure stage element set is empty. Hello, Bug Kitten. Pretty much the same thing every single day, except for today. I DoorDash in the morning, I stream for a couple hours in the afternoon, and then I code until it's bedtime or until dinner time, and then I relax before bedtime. Today I have a day off from DoorDash, so I'm coding all day. Streaming wise, on the DoorDash days, I've changed it up from coding to playing games in order to advertise the Mega Dragons Play Online feature. But today, because I have a day off, I'm just focusing on coding, and I figured I'd stream that. But lately I've been streaming playing games on some Mega Dragon. How are you? She is good. She is also door dashing, playing Baldur's Gate, playing Dungeons and Dragons. Essential beginner problems. There we go. Let's make the text bigger. Okay. Seems good. Yeah, we're doing good. Just getting ready for Christmas. Very complicated and busy year for me. Hopefully that's good. Yeah, hopefully that's good. Complicated can be good or bad, and busy I think is good for most people because it's better than being bored. But hopefully you're busy with stuff you enjoy. We're all good. Awesome. Yeah, glad to hear it. Glad everything is going well for you. Yep. So Mega Dragon's coming along nicely. I don't know if you know, but we recently released a Play Online feature. So you can play online. It uses OGS as a backend, so you're actually playing OGS players, but it's a secret. It's a secret. We're not using another server to play online. We're totally our own Go server. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? But yeah, we use OGS for the back end, and we use the auto match, Fisher Time, and you can play online against other OGS players. And then we also have a quick start, which will create an OGS account for you at the click of the button, so that way you don't have to stress about making your own account. 500 games in 2 weeks, holy crap. Yeah, you'll have to... I'm really going to encourage people to use some Mega Dragon auto match for WSC next year. I really hope people do, but even if they don't, we're going to be using OGS's auto match feature in the first, regardless. So should be fun. There'll be at least 3 options. I may go up to the full 9 options. There will not be any Byoyomi because I am thinking I'm only going to support Byoyomi for custom challenges when people send you a challenge, but otherwise I'm really pushing Fisher Time. So I'm really focusing hard on Fisher Time right now. No correspondence. I hate correspondence. Correspondence is bad for you. It has come to my attention that too many people are playing correspondence and not enough people are playing live games. Okay, 155 live games to like 20,000 correspondence games is too much. Too much. Like, most of the people should be playing live games, but no, everyone's playing correspondence. It's no wonder we don't have any freaking players to play against. Ooh, it went in double digits for a second. That's nice. Anyway, that exists. Worked on that for a while. Right now I'm speeding up some page load times for mobile. Yeah, I really think I am becoming slowly convinced that there's way more cons than pros to correspondence. I really think it hurts a lot of people, especially the people that only play correspondence and never actually play a live game, like at all. And they just click their morning games and then move on. I really think they're never going to improve. They're probably getting weaker in the worst case scenario. They're building bad habits because they're glance reading and they forget what their plan was from a week ago, I'm sure. I don't know. I think there's just so many cons to it. And I think a lot of people are now using it as a crutch to not play live games. Because they're like, oh, I'll just play correspondence. I don't have time for live games. I'm playing 9x9 then or something. I don't know. I've played 9x9s. People, I think, are using correspondence as a crutch, and too many people are doing it. I think if a certain percentage did it, like half the people that were doing it did it, it would be fine. It wouldn't be as bad. But the fact that I think it was a 1 in 147 games was live, that's way too many. Like 1 in 20 games being live, because correspondence lasts a long time, right? 1 in 20, even 1 in 50 would be a lot, but 1 in 147 is ridiculous. Too many people doing it. Correspondence is harming OGS. I think if it was just a few people doing it, it'd be one thing, but too many people are doing it. That's the problem. Too many people. Need more people in the auto match queues. Get paired faster. I need Dom players to stop running to Fox, so I have opponents. I need opponents, man. I need opponents on Mega Dragon. All the Dom players run to Fox, and none of the Q players want to play handicap, so I have no opponents. It's annoying. It's annoying. Okay, so I think I got this button working. Yeah. So I got these two buttons working. Now for the complicated part. Okay. New folder. It's going to be problem campaign. Yeah, we were looking at chess, compared it to chess, and I think it was a 1 in 7 ratio? For every 7 correspondence games, there was 1 live game going on. And I'm like, that's so much better. Okay, that's a reasonable number of correspondence. Some people play correspondence, and that's fine, but like 90% of your server is correspondence? 90% of your server is correspondence? No! It's too much. Too much. 90 or 80 to 90% of your server should be live. Correspondence should be 10%. Okay, what am I doing? Okay, problem set and problem campaign. So we're gonna copy problem set load and paste it. Move to folder problem campaign. This is going to be problem campaign page loaded event. Why doesn't this update this? This is ridiculous. Rename problem campaign page loaded event. Okay, set for user limit, no. Yeah. Trigger load Semego list. We're going to get the stage. It's going to be an adventure stage element. From the URLs, each where's the Semego cards? Oh, sets. Smego cards, each item's sorted by, or not. Oh, because the Smegos aren't sorted, I have to sort the Smego cards. Smego cards sorted by index. We are rising, not descending. Each item's Smego. Index 1, ranked no. Clear that. Delete that. Okay, so no free limit. Free users no limit is no. Load Smego list with the sets, stages, sets, Smego cards sorted by index Smego. Okay. Now, problem correct. I'm going to copy this, paste, rename, problem correct campaign. Okay, and then right here, campaign. Terminate this workflow. Current index is greater than or equal to view problem's current Smego list count. Yes. I actually want to navigate back at the end of the list. Go to page. Oh, go to previous page. Navigation, go to previous page. Only when correct. Problem correct campaign is triggered and view problem's current index is equal to the last Smego's index. Then return to the campaign. We'll say and URL URL, the data from URL. This is going to be study is not true. So only when like you finish the campaign task will it go back. Otherwise, it'll just whatever, right? Current index views problem, current Smego list count, and get study from page URL is not true. Then it'll navigate back. It'll terminate the workflow instead of raising the index if you're at the last problem. Okay. Copy the wrong, paste it, rename it. Campaign. We're gonna have several things to do with these. Campaign. Okay, now in page loaded, problem page loaded, copy, paste. When the display is campaign, we're going to do our campaigns page start. Problem campaign page loaded event. Okay, and our problem correct event, copy, paste. We're going to do our campaign correct if the URL is campaign. And then wrong event. I'm gonna get problem wrong campaign when the URL is campaign. Okay, that should solve that. Now, the tricky part. We have to adjust this stuff. Okay. So in problem, we need 3 lists. We need puzzles done. Is it going to be Sumego list? I guess I can call it Sumego done. Sumego done. Sumego correct. Sumego wrong. And so we have to keep track of what we get correct, what we get wrong. On page load, we're gonna set all of that to be empty. So in our problem page load, set state, we're going to set state of our problem element or a view. And this is going to be Sumego done, Sumego correct, Sumego wrong. Clear those lists every time you load the page problem. All right, so in campaign, when you get a problem correct, we're going to set the state of an element. Problem. This is going to be Sumego correct. Going to be view problem. Sumego correct plus item. Gobon Sumego logic Sumego. Okay. We're going to copy this and in Sumego wrong and paste it. Sumego list wrong plus item. Okay, so we add it to the list. In trigger load Gobon Sumego logic. Go to custom event. No, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. Mobile 3. Okay. In from campaign correct event, I'm going to set the state of an element. Where is this? View problem, copy. Set the state of an element, view problem. Sumego done. No, delete that. I need to do that right here. Sumego done. Sumego done. Going to be Sumego done plus item. Sumego Gobon logic Sumego. Okay. Okay. We get that. Let's copy this. Actually, no, we'll clear that. Copy this. No. We need to get data from the URL. Get data from the URL. When study is not true, move to the next problem. Okay, so we're gonna copy this, put it in the wrong, make sure that we don't go past the Sumego count. Copy this, paste. So we're going to go problems current index +1 if the page URL is not true. Get study from page URL is not true. Copy this, load the Sumego for the next problem. Okay, that way you can study, but we still have the test. Okay, now we need to actually adjust the stars. Okay, data. Make changes to a thing. Going to get the stage element from the URL. Thing to change. Element, adventure. Get data from URL. What the heck? Whatever. Do search for adventure element where the unique ID is get data from the URL. Parameter is going to be stage. Don't know why I have to do that. First item. We're going to do 1-star user add current user only when actually I want to do this in another custom workflow, so we're going to cut that. We're going to add a custom workflow. Custom event. We're going to call this award stars. Is going to take in the stage element, type stage element, add. We're going to get the correct count. It's going to be a number. Wrong count number. And total Sumego count number. Okay. On problem correct. Let me paste this before I forget. Problem correct. Custom events, trigger custom event. Award stars only when the current index is greater than the Sumego list count and get study from page URL is not true. Okay. So the element that correct count is going to be view problem Tomago correct count. Tomago wrong count. Tomago done count. Okay, and then we need to do this for wrong as well. Before we navigate to another page. No, that's not it. That's not it. Okay, award stars, blah, 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 blah. And then incorrect, we go to previous page. Only when it's greater than or equal to, and it's not study. Okay. In award stars, we're making changes to the event stage element only when correct count is greater than or equal to 1. So if you've solved at least one problem in the set. Okay. We're going to do 2-star user add only when correct count is greater than or equal to total Tomago count divided by 2 floor. Okay, correct count is greater than or equal to 2 total Tomago count divided by 2 floor. Okay. Copy that. Correct count is greater than or equal to total Tomago count. Okay. And this will be 3-star user add. Okay. I actually forgot to do something. I just thought about it. In our... No. Maybe I do that here. Data, make changes to a thing. Paste expression. First items. It doesn't have its parent. Okay. Search for adventure stage where elements contains stage element. We're going to say 1-star users add current user only when all the elements in this stage filtered one-star user doesn't contain current user count is less than 1. So if you've solved all of them, then it'll be 0 left that you didn't solve. Or if you got 1 star in all of them, then you'll have 1 star in the set. Okay, copy that, paste. 2-star users, add current user. Okay, search for adventure stages, first items, elements, filtered. Two-star user, doesn't contain current user. Okay, 1 more. This will be 3-star users, add current user only when elements filtered. Three-star user doesn't contain current user. Okay. I think that's correct. I think that's correct. And to make a version test, we're going to create a new campaign adventure to test. Or not. Crap, do I not have a way to... I don't have a way to add to this? Uh-oh. Need to add a checklist of this before I forget stuff. No, cancel. Okay, so... load stage selection, load stage elements, study puzzle, load study puzzles, load test puzzles, award stars, and reset progress button. I think that's it. Okay. I don't have a way to add sets to the campaign anymore. Oops. Oops. Well, let's do that real quick so I can test this stuff. Index. the stage, in the repeating group, we're gonna have a button. This is going to be an admin button. Create stage element, or just create element. Okay. Make last. Elements only going to be visible if your role contains admin. Current users roles contains admin. This element's visible. Okay, add workflow. Move this to the folder campaign. Data, create a new thing. Adventure stage element. Index. Parent groups adventure stage. Elements. Count plus 1. I think that's all I have to do. It's sad that we don't have bosses anymore. Those are fun. More or less. Okay. Stupid. Created the element but forgot to assign it. Data, make changes to a thing. Parent groups adventure stage. Elements. Add. Result to step 1. Okay. Now I have test. Okay. Now my test has one problem in it. Let's go to home, get some level 0 problems, and add them to test. Let's get like 4. And bookmark, add to test. Next. Bookmark, add to test. Next. Bookmark, add to test. Back. Okay. Now, first, we're going to load study. So, level 2, we're going to study. Oh, it says view equals profile. Dadgummit. Study, go to page. What? What? Type equals user list. What? This is not right at all. This is not right at all. What? Bugs, 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 bugs. Oh, that's because I'm on the index page. Ooh, I'm glad I didn't touch anything. I gotta go to the mobile page. Workflow. Adventure campaign. Study. Problem page. And then in test, problem page. Let's try that again. Actually, I think I need a check on mobile's user profile page. Just I need to double check that. I can't think if it's done or not. Level 2, study. 1 out of 4, auto next. Auto next needs to hide because it's not going to auto next in study. This is meant for you to study it. Okay. Seems like it's all going well. Now let's test. Let's go back. We have to hide stuff actually. Okay, in problem. Auto next when URL type hit an option is an option that no views set display. This element is not going to be visible. Okay. Now, when it sets display and URL study is not true, this element is not visible. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing for our arrow. The only thing that'll show up is the puzzle count and the first stone. Okay. Study, everything shows up. Oh, auto next, still visible. Type equals campaign. My bad. Crap. Type equals, this is campaign. My brain's getting tired. Type is campaigns display. type is campaigns display. Test. You only get 1/4 and first down. Okay, so I'm going to get one correct and get the rest wrong. I got 1 star. Now I'm going to get half of them correct. And get the rest wrong. Did not get 2 stars. Okay, let's go to the wrong. It should have triggered reward stars. It should trigger reward stars because it awarded the first star. Correct count is greater than or equal to 1. So this did not get true for some reason. Total Sumego count divided by 2 floor. It's greater than or equal to. So it should have been greater than or equal to. Sumego done count. Sumego wrong count, Sumego correct count. Okay, I need something for testing. Put some text in here. Sumego is going to be problems Sumego done count, and then correct going to be copy paste Sumego's correct count. And then wrong is going to be paste Sumego wrong count. Test. Correct. Oh. The flaws of copy pasting. Okay, so wrong is setting. That's problem campaign. Wrong is setting Sumego correct as wrongs. We need to set Sumego wrong as wrongs. Refresh. That's why we debug. Now let's get one wrong. Get one wrong. All right, and we have 2 stars. Now let's get them all right. See if we get 3 stars. Three stars! Woo! Alrighty. Alrighty. So that is load study puzzles, load test puzzles, and award stars. All that's left now is a reset progress button. Oh, and delete this. Actually, I also want, for this particular one, I want to show the correct wrong boxes as a repeating group. So repeating, so a list, this is going to be a list. So this is going to go right under this, center it, let it be wide, minimum height 0. It's not going to be visible unless the URL type is Fuse campaign display. Then this element will be visible. Type of content is going to be Sumego. And this is going to be the Sumegos that we've done so far. Okay, this is going to be Sumegos done. List of Sumego. It's going to be 1 row. And stretch columns to fill horizontal. Show all items immediately. I mean, nothing between them. Then we're going to take an icon. This icon is going to be a question mark. Whatever, I'll make it a blasted square. I don't care. Where's a square? Here's a question mark. There we go, question mark. This is not going to be a standard icon because we don't want it to change color. Actually, no, it's fine. It's fine. We can do standard icon. When view problem correct list contains current cell Sumego. Icon and icon color are going to be different. going to be check. And it's going to be green. Copy. Paste. Now when the wrong list contains it, this is going to be X. Close. This will be wrong, and it'll be red. Okay, I think that's good. Let's get some margin around it. So we'll do 4, 4, 4, 4. So that way they're not right next to each other. Maybe I should do left and right, 8, 8. That way they're not right next to each other. Then we're going to add a workflow. This is going to go into problem. We're going to display data in the Explore pop-up. Gobon editor. Current cell Sumego. And then we're going to show the Gobon editor. And get data from URLs. It's not study URL. Get data from page URL. Study is not true. Okay. Test. That works. That works really well. I'm actually not going to have it stretch all the way though. No. Because I'm just going to let it go across. Sweet. Now let's go to our really long essential beginners list, and let's see what happens when we go really far. Okay, so it does create a scroll, which is what we want, but we want it to scroll to the last entry. So in problem campaign, correct, set the states, element, scroll to an entry, where's repeating group? Scroll to entry for repeating group. What's this called? Repeating group. Right, wrong, Sumego list. Right, wrong, Smago list. Entry to scroll to is repeating group, right, wrong, Smago list. List of Smago's last item. We can animate the scrolling. Wrong. Paste. Let's try it again. So we want it to scroll. Beautiful. Look how that goes. Beautiful, beautiful. That is going perfectly. It's exactly the behavior we want. That is exactly the behavior we want. Okay, and I think, oh, reset progress button. Yes. Reset progress button. Okay, we have made amazing progress today on mobile. It has been like 8 hours of coding, almost 8 hours straight. Okay, so view campaign. In this adventure selection, we're going to, thank you, Boba. Boba Frigid Feet. That sounds like a terrible boba flavor. Boba Frigid Feet. All right, let's get an icon. We'll make this last. We'll do warning. Make it red. And this will be icon warning campaign adventure select. Hey, thank you for the follow, Bubba. Welcome. Let me know if you have any questions. Okay, and then we're gonna add a button. Button's going to be reset progress. And replace. No translation. Replace with reset progress. Okay. Be centered, wide, max width 200. Okay, this is not going to be visible. This is going to be button reset, button campaign reset progress. Hello, DJ Jonas. Welcome. Let me know if you have any questions about what we're doing. Okay, so this is not going to be visible. Smago Dragon. Smagodragon.com/this. Unfortunately, I don't have commands on YouTube because I don't know how to do it. YouTube bots are harder than Twitch bots. Yeah, https://smagodragon.com. TSUMEGO dragon.com. Yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any feature requests or anything like that. Okay, put this in the campaign, adventure campaign. Toggle an element. Button, campaign, reset progress. And a workflow. Move this to adventure campaign. Data. Make changes to a list of things. This will be adventure stage element. Do search for adventure stage element. Thing we're going to change is 1-star user, remove current user. 2-star user, remove current user. 3-star user, remove current user. Now we're going to do the same thing for the adventure stages. Okay, 1-star users remove current user, 2-star users remove current users, 3-star users remove current users. And then hide the button. We're going to hide the button first, so this doesn't run multiple times. Okay. There, reset progress, hides, reset progress. And our progress is reset. And that's it for the campaign. Look at that. We did customized practice, problem view update with the information window, the mobile campaign update, and the sets update all in one day. Look at us go. All right, that is sets, custom practice, and campaign all updated. Now, Puzzle Rush, I'm going to keep on its own page simply because it needs to not lag during the rush. So it's okay that it's on a different page. Because the most important thing for Puzzle Rush is to not lag during the rush. All right. I think the next thing is going to be the daily challenge. And the profile. Get daily challenge on mobile to use the homepage, blah, blah, blah. So let me check the profile real quick. Okay, profile is actually done. Okay, I just wanted to check on that. Now, if I want to add stuff to profile, that might be different, but for now, profile's done. Unfortunately, I'm not going to have time to do this last thing. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 things left on the mobile update. Man, this is a big update. We haven't even started on the review page yet for the AI reviews. I'm still waiting to hear back from OGS about the AI review commands, and then once we get that, we're going to start diving into AI reviews for Sumego Dragon Premium users, which will be awesome. Solved miscount. We did that. We're just, yeah. Add a Klossy approach link. That should be pretty easy. Study videos. Okay, actually I need the Klossy approach links. Playlist. Klossy approach series. Copy that. Okay, and in our home view, under study, we are going to duplicate videos. We're going to name this group Klossy approach. And then what icon do I use for the Klossy approach? Brain? Yeah, brain. Smart brain if you use the Klossy approach. This is going to be clear Klossy approach. Learn strategy. Where is that? Strategy from 25Q to 5Q. We'll put beginner. Because it's beginner. Beginner to 5Q. Learn strategy from beginner to 5Q. Okay. Now group Klossy approach. I'm going to add a workflow. This is going to go into home question mark. I don't see a study folder. Well, guess I'll put it in home. Open an external website in a new tab. And then let's get the divider, copy that. Study Klossy approach. Yay! Klossy approach at 25Q. All right, do I also want it in more? Should I put it twice? Should I put it twice? I'm gonna put it twice. I like my series, okay? Don't judge me. View more. How to play Go. Copy. Paste. Button. More Klossy approach. Your expression. Klossy approach. And then icon is going to be brain. Where did my brain go? Where'd it go? What? Where did it go? Where did my brain icon go? I don't get it. Where did the brain outcome go? What the heck? What the heck? And phosphor. Oh. Oh. Okay. And phosphor. Brain. Lots of icon sets. Bad by me, but too late now. Okay. Oh yeah. Copy, paste the divider. Add workflow. Move this to more. Open an external website. Open a new tab. Posse approach is in the more tab. Yay! Okay. I think the next big thing to do is to make daily challenge, update daily challenge to be faster. Yeah, I think that's the next thing to do. Well, unfortunately, that would take a couple hours, and I think I should call it for the night. Otherwise, I'll code until midnight. So let's make the checklist for daily challenge. This will be load leader, load view, show leaderboard, show start button, explore button, resume button, then load the challenge, load the problem challenge view, load the problem challenge view for resume, and then we need to finish the challenge and reward the user. All right, that I might be able to tackle tomorrow. Fixbooks on mobile is going to be involved. That's going to be a day in itself. Add Classy Approach link. We already did that. Yeah. Make a view for the mistakes list. That's also going to be something that needs to be done. Mobile needs to redo the Gobon settings pop-up when clicking the settings from the Gobon. Yes. Yes. I need a whole new pop-up for that. For specifically mobile. or something. I gotta redo the view for mobile because it looks like crap. No way to save a custom category list on mobile. I actually did that earlier. Mobile notification text is not themed. Did I fix that? I think I fixed that. I think I fixed that. Notification. Notification. Okay. Notification. Profile and notification. Group notification icon. How is this an icon? There's no icon. What? How does this work? There's no style, no background, no shadow. Where the flip is this icon? Like I'm seeing a ghost. Oh, because it's not icon notification. Got it. Standard icon, current user, yep. That's good to go. View notifications. Okay, is this updated? Loading group layer 1. Okay, style none. Parent groups text. I want to say it's good to go. Group notification. Or group focus, pop-up notification. Standard pop-up. Group notification image. Okay. I want to say it's good to go. I'll check it tomorrow, but I want to say it's good to go. Mobile needs to redo the Gobon settings pop-up. Fix mobile. Yeah, still several things to do on mobile. Still several more hours of work to do on mobile. And then this never-ending to-do list for the whole site. This never-ending to-do list. But look how much we got done in this update. Awesome. This will be a good update to push. Okay. Is anyone on right now? Besides me? Yes. Japan, Singapore, and United States. So I'm in the United States. Yeah, that one's me. And Singapore. That's cool. It looks like Google Analytics tracks view if it's V. So the mobile home is actually tracking which page. That's good. Unfortunately, it doesn't do that for desktop, and I really needed to do it for desktop too. All right, I think we're gonna call it for the night. We made lots and lots of progress today. I'm very happy with how we did it today. And with that, let's go ahead and raid Midnight. As always, thank you guys for hanging out and watching. Hope you guys enjoy the nice little relaxing stream. And if you ever have any questions, just reach out, Discord or whatever. And be sure to check out the Smego Dragon website, smegodragon.com. And with that, I will see you guys next time.